and gentlemen across the galaxy, this is your Grand Admiral Arnold, director of the video gaming division here at the Galactic Empire, and I come before you today with amazing news that each and every one of you wanted to hear. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, Imperial Intelligence has data mined the game, and I'm happy to announce, oh my goodness, guys, buckle down, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce that Rose Tico looks like it's gonna be needed for the upcoming Galactic Legends event. Why? Why, Rose? Oh my goodness, people are freaking out. So we have a data mine. Sergeant Barbarossa, one of our resident Imperial data miners here at the Galactic Empire, and they got in touch with me today, and it's on Reddit as well right now, that it appears to be that we are going to be seeing Rose Tico as one of the requirements for the upcoming Galactic Legends events. Probably one of the most underfarmed, undergeared characters in Galaxy of Heroes. And you know what that spells for Capital Games? Free real estate, baby. That means they can make this a requirement, and a lot of people are gonna have to quickly spend or gear, whatever the case may be, to get Rose Tico up and running. It looks like we're due for another post for the requirements coming very shortly, but Sergeant Barbarossa, I'll show you the post over here on the Reddit. They already sent me some assets and stuff like that they found, but here's the pack that they're talking about, and this person has basically always been right about data mined information. They pulled out all the Holdo assets for her ship before it even became public, so this guy knows his stuff, and we're probably going to see all these characters be needed for the upcoming Legends events. Well, to start preparing the gear up and relic Rose Tico, this is the perfect time to give a shout out to our last Raid Shadow Legends sponsor for the month to prepare for Galactic Legends videos. Tune in, Gary. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Raid Shadow Legends is sponsoring today's video. If you're looking for a free-to-play hero collector RPG game that you can play both on your mobile and your desktop device, you're going to want to check out Raid Shadow Legends, always pushing out new content and over 400 characters in this game. Let's go ahead and open up the Sacred Shard. Very difficult to acquire these, and they can give you some really good epic and legendary champions. Here we go. Big money, baby. What do we got? We got the Rain Beast! Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has been lifting serious weights, ladies and gentlemen. Although this character might look a little bit funny celebrating Christmas, this character is actually pretty darn solid. On top of attacking, you're going to be healing the lowest HP ally with this continuous heal capabilities right here. He has a revive. And speaking of new characters to add to your collection, if you're a new player and you use the special links down below in the video description, you're going to get 100,000 free silver, 2 clan boss keys, 3 ancient shards, and you're also going to get a free champion known as the Executioner on this screen. This is a character you're not going to want to turn into food. Very solid for beginner players with the stuns on the basic and the mass turn meter removal. This will certainly help you out in a lot of the events and content that Raid Shadow Legends has to offer. And if you do use those special links and you're a new player, you'll find those rewards right up here, but you got to be quick because these awards are only available for the next 30 days. I know! It doesn't make me happy either. We'll talk about all this in a second. Rose Tico, the thing a lot of people try dodging. It's probably going to be necessary if you're going to want to continue in this game. Anyways, let's hold our thoughts and let's break down the facts before we start getting too sentimental here. We have a bunch of packs coming into the game, injector packs, of course, and there's something interesting. A light speed bundle. Is that like a hyperdrive bundle 2.0 or the second iteration of it or something? We'll get to that in a second, but here we go. We know that there's about 3 more new characters in for Galactic Legends Raid that we're waiting to hear on, and there's 3 more characters for the First Order to go for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And as we're seeing here, there's a Rose Tico bundle, Hero Finn bundle, and then down here we have a Hero Poe injector bundle. And what does that equal? 3 characters. Now, I think it was kind of obvious that they were going to require the new Resistance heroes. They have to try to add some sort of more pay-to-play aspect to it. Even though the relics you think are more than enough, they're most likely going to require those brand new characters. We talked to this quite a while ago. I don't think the Poe and Finn should be that big of a surprise. But Rose Tico, that is probably Capital Games recently. It kind of seems like they look at a spreadsheet and are like, what characters do people not have up and running that much? We kind of saw that the whole event, they picked some of the most underfarmed ships in the game. Landless Money Falcon, Ebon Hawk, some other weird stuff in the game. And Rose Tico is probably definitely on that list of characters people have not farmed because, you know, not the most favorite character for a lot of people out of disdain for The Last Jedi, whatever the case may be. But we're saying Rose Tico, Hero Finn, and Hero Poe. those are going to be probably your last 3 requirements. Of course, wait until they finally announce it over on the forums. But as we already know, all these characters that are going to be announced required for these events will require relics. Nothing will be gear 12. They already said straight out last time that you will need relics to get these characters unlocked. So we're going to have to gear up Rose Tico most likely and Relic Corrupt. And man, not been a big fan of a lot of these requirements, but I can say this. I was much more happy. I was happier to gear up Relic Up Scavenger Ray or Kylo Ren Mask compared to Rose Tico. Now, what about the First Order? Not as many packs here, so it kind of gets me wondering maybe we're probably missing a few more packs, but we see Sith Trooper's going to be on here again. I think it was kind of obvious they're going to require the new characters to unlock the new Galactic Legends. I do not see a Hux pack, and I do not see a third pack because there's 3 more characters. We got to find out. So this is going to be more up in the air, but I suspect Sith Trooper, Hux, and I don't know what this last part's going to be. Like, we have the Rose Tico as the last requirement. If I had to guess, if Capital Games is looking at numbers, maybe it might be the First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot being needed. I don't quite know. We also have these 2 packs for Soldiers of the Resistance and Soldiers of the First Order. Might be a pack to get, you know, maybe Resistance Trooper, Resistance Pilot, and maybe the TIE Pilots for the First Order. And then we have a bunch of other gear packs, yada, yada, yada. It's actually funny. We've gone from getting puzzles for Galaxy of Heroes to just waiting for Datamined showcasing the packs. Not a lot of fun community interaction going on lately. It would have been, I actually would have laughed if they made a puzzle that showed the last few requirements and it showed Rose Tico. I digress, ladies and gentlemen. And lastly, before we start breaking down these, talk about these requirements, Lightspeed Bundle. Hyperdrive Bundle, obviously one of the biggest selling packs of all time in Galaxy of Heroes history. Some good things, some bad things about it, in my opinion. I don't think it's we talked in depth about this. We made a comparison between a free-to-play account and a brand new Hyperdrive Bundle account. There's some great things about the Hyperdrive Bundle, but I think also for the health of the game, it could be a bad thing potentially, such as mixing Hyperdrive Bundle and free-to-play players on brand new shards together. I think that's a bit of a problem. Maybe the Lightspeed Bundle might be more of a smaller variant of the Hyperdrive Bundle. Maybe it'll just offer resources. Maybe it'll just offer characters. I saw some speculation that maybe it's in reference to Holdo's Lightspeed maneuver that she does with her capital ship. So it might be a bundle for the capital ship. I'm wondering where we're kind of going off. We don't get much information nowadays, so we're kind of got to sit here and speculate to try to inform you guys. We're doing more information than the actual forum post. How does that happen, Gary? So Lightspeed Bundle, what do you guys think? Hyperdrive Bundle 2.0, a bigger version of the Hyperdrive Bundle, a smaller version, maybe something else. I don't know. So the main points I wanted to get out here before we start talking about all this is going to be Rose Tico's pack. Every time I read that, it's like, oh my goodness. As you see over here, I've been giving the prudent advice for a long time. Yes, I know that Rose Tico and Holdo might not be the most favorited characters out there. I'm not going to go on a The Last Jedi rant. Yes, it wasn't my favorite movie. Didn't quite like it that much, but I don't despise these characters. These aren't characters that inspired me to gear them up, to use them. They're also, Rose Tico is not that amazing of a character either. Like, at least Amlin Holdo, she's at least a decent character. She's actually making my resistance team fairly sturdy right now. She has a capital ship. She's kind of worth the while to go after Amlin Holdo here. So when it comes to the game, I don't really think too much about the lore all that much, but at least at the minimum, let these characters be useful. And I'm sorry to say, guys, it's time to bookmark Rose Tico. I'm not going to gear her up just yet until we finally get the final say-so from Capital Games, not just the Datamined that is going to be telling us we're going to need the gear and Relic Corrupt. I'm doing all this so I can make videos for you guys so you can see if going after Galactic Legends Ray, if going through this Rose Tico farm is going to be worth it. Just, again, wait and see. You don't need to kind of rush and do this stuff like I am. I'm kind of in a different position, but man, out of all the farms and gearing I've done, like as we've seen, I've been getting ready. I got my Scavenger Ray Relic 7. I got all these other relics going on for the Poe, Dameron, Finn. Most likely Resistance Hero, Finn and Poe are going to need relics of some sort. My First Order is up and running. So at this point, I've already accepted the fact that it's going to take a lot out of me to get videos up and ready for you guys. But out of all these characters, I'm more excited for a Relic 5 First Order Officer and Captain Phasma compared to Rose Tico. And it's not because just of The Last Jedi, but just because this character is not all that great. I kind of knew this was coming. I'm looking at this whole roster with all the relics. I'm like, oh gosh, it's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. It's not a great character, and a lot of this is gonna hinge. I might forgive all this if these characters can become usable. I've actually noticed Scavenger Ray, oddly enough, she's been pretty solid for light side territories with Jedi Training Rain, the Resistance hero. She puts out massive amounts of damage. She's a very fast character just with her base speed. So I've been kind of finding appreciation for some of these characters that have been kind of down and under for a while. But if they rework Rose Tico to maybe be usable with Jedi Training Ray or the new Galactic Legends Ray, fine. But I don't enjoy chasing after things because the numerical spreadsheet told Capital Games that many people are not prepared for this character. We're going to make them farm this character, gear up this character, and it's not going to be useful. If this character is useful, as well as the other guys like the First Order Officer and whatnot, if they're going to be at least a C+, B- character after the fact because of some reworks, or because of the fact that these new Galactic Legends are just so bonkers awesome that they're going to be needing all these other characters to kind of work with them, I'll be fine. I'll be fine at the end of the day. But man, sheesh. Oh, Galaxy of Heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Relic, Rose, Tico. If you asked me a couple years ago if I knew this day was going to come, I would have laughed at you. That I would have said, "There's no way I'm going to gear up Rose Tico." I like how it jumps me to the packs right away. But it's a hard farm. I told you guys a long time ago that if Capital Games is going to do something special for the Rise of Skywalker, we talked about this early last year. I gave the advice, if you're trying to kind of get ahead, farm your Rose Tico, farm your Holdo, because there's a very good chance they know people are not farming these characters. Now they're going to make you most likely relic up Rose Tico as well. No details as of now in regards to the ships. That's probably going to come a little bit later. No data mine showing that yet, but right now we're waiting on 3 out of 4. We're missing these characters, most likely Finn, Resistance Hero Finn, Resistance Hero Poe, Rose Tico. And then for Kylo Ren, we're still kind of up in the air. We kind of can assume at this point, if they're requiring the new 2 pay-to-play characters that were just added, for Rey, we're probably going to see Hux, Sith Trooper, and maybe a TIE pilot that not a lot of people have. First Order Special Forces TIE pilots, one of those that's a bit out there. Maybe First Order TIE pilot. They're not the easiest to farm. If you're a veteran player, you most likely have them, but for new people trying to get ready for these events, that's going to throw you off a little bit. I can say at least Hux, Sith Trooper, the Resistance heroes, they're actually fantastic characters. I was actually working on my top Zeta video, and a lot of these characters are actually popping up in my top Zeta video. That'll probably come out later on this week, but I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people are already holding off on this on these whole Galactic Legends event because they just don't like how difficult it is relicking bad characters. But again, a lot of these positions people have opinions might change simply if we get more information about how good are these characters going to be after the fact. And I can't reveal. Would be kind of nice to have right now. So you guys, I'm passing the ball over to you. I just want to make sure I put this video out there so you guys at least are starting to get aware, get some information, because the problem with this game right now, there's bad communication across the board, no matter where you go from Capital Games, and people don't like being left in the dark. And the one thing I can say for sure, this data miner right here, Sergeant Barbarossa, thank you for helping out the community here. They've been extremely consistent with trying to get you guys as much information as possible. So passing the ball over to you guys. How are you guys feeling about these Galactic Legends events? Is this going to further your opinion not to go after Rey? I think Rey's probably going to be the more important character because of how all the light side territory battle stuff is working out right now. All right, does this reaffirm your opinion that you're going to go straight after Galactic Legends? Kylo, I do think that's going to be probably the cooler character to go to if I had to speculate. You guys, let me know down below. Like if you did enjoy the video, comment down below. Each like is a little teardrop for farming Rose Tico. I actually might make a video of me solely gearing her up and just crying the whole entire time. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.